Okay guys, so my review today will be about UTHER himself, the epic paladin, one of my sometimes favourite-ish guys. He's very good, but first off I'll go through the pros and cons after I've gone through all the gear he has. So obviously this is his default armour, which looks brilliant as always. Then it goes to the one I've unlocked. So I'm level 7 with him, max is 10 obviously, so I've done quite a lot of games with him. That's his more white version, and his dark, which I think, look at his eyes, yeah, his eyes changed colour, like the glowing red. He looks more like Thor there, if anything. But yeah, so next, this is sick, right? Next it goes to his ultimate one. Yeah, so that's the change. So check out his hammer, all that adds on, and his shoulders. And it obviously wears the super helm, right? So from there it goes to the bluey version, and then it goes to the sick red, which you gotta admit, it looks brilliant. It was really cool. After that it goes to the jokey one, which is the lumberjack. So he's got some log there, and instead of, because usually he's got a book there, but instead he's got a log that he can open up. Blue version, green version, and to like a medic version, which still looks pretty sick. Looks something out of StarCraft, which I think I say exactly what it is. Because I don't really, I've got StarCraft, but I don't really play it. But I think a StarCraft armor that looks quite good actually. The others don't. That looks alright, but that does look pretty damn cool. But say that is sick. Yeah, I tank around like a boss like that. Okay. On to UTHER himself then. Right, he is, as you can see, a melee support. So yes, he focuses on the heals and he focuses on damage. He's not high in DPS, but he's got a good survivability rate. You know, he's got 2 burst heals, which is this: heal yourself or an ally, or that whenever you launch at someone it heals you as well. And this just stuns people, and when you die you are still running about for 10 seconds, so you can still do damage, but at half the cost, half the damage. His ultimate divine shield, no one uses this, makes everyone become invulnerable, and moves faster for a short duration. Basically if you're about to get owned, this is what you place on yourself, yeah, so you put it on anyone to make them survive and get out of there. Or the divine storm, which basically puts a swirl around you of like like random magical hammers go around you. They stun everyone and does a bit of damage, so quite weak anyway. But he's he's good. Generally the builds I tend to go for is either with that, but I don't really like that. So either you have the mana regen or increase that, but if anything you have the mana regen, because he runs out of mana quite quick, but you need it for the heals. Usually second, it goes on to the it should go on to that, actually that's what it should be. And then next will be, I'll tell you why in a second. I'm just trying to, as a look, it's that get more. But basically the whole aspect, and there's no point in me going through this, there's so many different builds depending on your scenarios. But it's generally, he's there to survive and do damage. He's not there to, he can't solo things. He cannot solo anyone because he has such low damage. He's there to stay with the group. If he's not with the group, he won't last, because yeah, he can heal himself, but he's not got enough damage or abilities to get away. He can only just run and hope he can heal up. But apart from that, he has to stay with the group to get maximum efficiency out of him. Because obviously you can do the heals and everyone else. When you launch that hammer, that heals allies around as well as yourself. So, and that's it, and that's stuns. So that's your 3 things: heal and damage, and a stun. And that's all to keep your guys alive and obviously get people attacking. So, like I say, he's great. Yeah, I done a match somewhere on my YouTube where I got 37 kills and 5 deaths. So yeah, you can kill because you're with people keeping everyone alive, and obviously you're getting all the assists with everyone else that's doing all the other damage. His ultimates, yeah, they're just there for a mass stun in case you get swarmed. If it's like a 5v5, it's great to stun everyone because you can make it like twice as big and a longer stun and more damage. But I'm saying he sucks for destroying structures. He can't destroy structures on his own. He sucks for until you get this move there. You can't really take the NPCs and the siege giants and whatever. You can't get them because you do not deal enough damage. But if you get that on, you can do enough damage. But till then, don't even bother trying. You know what I mean? You just can't. You just suck too much because it's very slow at attacking and everything like that. But yeah, so you can't do siege damage. You can't grab the siege giants and stuff until much later levels. But he is a group survivor. Yeah, he will survive because his heals are strong. Yeah, so that's the good things about him. And that's obviously the bad points. Because he's not a solo character. He can't solo, not like Zagara, where you go around killing other structures, or like Tassador, where you can go take out all the NPCs without even blinking an eye because you're permanently shielded up and doing mad damage. So he can't do things like they can do, but he can just keep people alive and stun the enemy and get epic kills and stuff. But yeah, that's my review on UTHER. Hopefully you learnt something about him. Great character, but you've got to use him correctly, otherwise you're just asking to die over and over. But that's it, guys. If you like, comment and subscribe as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.